Off we go in Brad Marchand's return. And here is Marchand right off the hop with a backhand shoveled on. And then chopped by Eetu Luostarinen. Marchand banks it back and gets a return feed from Lundell. Lundell along the wall in the corner. Slips one to Marchand along the net line. A shot comes in. Rang off the iron. Behind Swayman reaching at it. They score. The Panthers strike first on the power play to get things started.
That's going to be Samoskevich with the goal. So much easier when you get to stay in your shape. Marchand's pushed aside by Pete. He'll pick up an assist on this play. As the shot from Lundell beats Swayman clean off the post, and it hits Swayman. Everybody's fishing around for the puck, but it's Samoskevich who's going to jam this into the net. Marchand will pick up a helper.
And yeah, what a start for Brad Marchand. What do you think that does to the emotions early on? Pasternak with the pick, centered for Morgan Geekie, as Aaron Ekblad was riding on him. Picked up by Mikey Asimon, works it back to the line. Got it back from Mason Lohrei with a shot from Asimon. That is smothered by Bobrovsky with 17 seconds remaining.
It's can he commit long enough to be an effective player?
And he's on the wing of Pavel Zacha on the second line. Bruins have the fourth line out there right now, centered by Sean Corrali. Here's Mark Kastelik. Oh, and it's kicked out by Bobrovsky.
Ottawa had a really good year going last year. He got hurt and never really got healthy again. There he makes a nice move. I like this move as he goes back to the forehand. I guess if you're going to quibble, he's probably got to get it up a little higher, but
Lohrei had it touched on by Corrali. Nice job to settle that down by Reinhart. Now Bennett on the move. The Conn Smythe winner last year. A shot fanned out again and kicked out anyway by Swayman. And a backhand shoveled in by Reinhart. And the Panthers collect and bump it out to center. Rodriguez on the hop, the former BU Terrier just down the road. A shot is kicked out by Swayman on Samoskevich. Rodriguez got it to Boqvist to keep along the line from Mikkola. Into the corner, Rodriguez for Boqvist. The former Bruin looking for a lane. He pivots with a shot easily gloved by Swayman.
And it just doesn't work for you. The Bruins have to rebuild here.
McAvoy a shot that is handled by Bobrovsky. Rodriguez shot goes rising up, bounces down for Victor Arvidsson, looking to outlet, and he does across the line. Middlestad with a shot, and Bobrovsky gobbles it up and tries to locate.
First game back after a healthy scratch in Utah. Arvidsson finds him up between the defense, and it almost looks like he's taking a look back at Balinskis. Does he have enough room to shoot the puck? He took that little quick shoulder check. The Bruins, I think the whole key for their game is can they exit against that Florida forecheck. If you can get out of there quick, now you can get your own forecheck going. Otherwise, you're just stuck in the mud.
Right off the face-off, Greer scores, and it's 2-0 Panthers.
Okay, so that's the worst case scenario for the Bruins, is that Greer is going to come off the boards and find this puck. Oh, it's a confusion for the Bruins. I mean, you got to be a little more firm on this puck. It's Janot and Lohrei that are standing around. They both have their stick on the puck. Oh, but that's a good play by Gadjevich. If we get another look at that. So much of the game's on the boards where the Panthers excel.
Pasternak cut to the high slot. Drop for Zadorov. Weaving in. Trying to lift it. Short side on Bobrovsky. McAvoy. Off for Geekie. Geekie looking through the seam for Lindholm. Hopped off the stick of Cunnin. Pasternak for Lindholm. In the circle. Pasternak moving in. Trying to lift it off the shoulder of Sergei Bobrovsky.
Pasternak wants to score on the short side power play. He hits Bobrovsky in the mask. Man, they just gave him a freebie, and the Panthers get two forwards on the ice.
Yeah, the Bruins change. They turned it over, and here's Brad Marchand. Short-handed. Passed it off for Lundell. With Marchand fishing at the rebound. Forced off the puck.
Missed by much. Same penalty. Marchand jumps out of the box. He's going to find Lundell. This is a great stop by Swayman.
Tanner Janot skates it in behind. He gets cut off there by Rodriguez. Asimon trying to tuck it home, and no goal. Still jockeying for it. Mikkola spins one around. Rebound popped out for Lundell. Here's Marchand below the goal line, eluding the referee in deep. Puck to the right of the net, and Swayman makes the stop on Lundell. For Boston, the first time this season being shut out through two periods. Bennett on the entry. Verhaeghe centered. Bennett is denied by Swayman.
Goal and no assists through the 7 games that the Panthers have played. Bennett had no shots on goal in the first 2 periods, and he takes a sweet little dish from Verhaeghe. Wow.
Right in the front of Jeremy Swayman. Arvidsson goes spinning on the rush, working on Balinskis, cuts in, and Balinskis stood him up in the circle.
Oh, it looked like a little glimmer of room there.
Out in front, tapped along, they score! Pavel Zacha, and the Bruins are on the board.
Set up Zacha. This is the glimmer of hope it looked like Arvidsson had. Now the Panthers gum up this breakout as Greer's pass misses Petrie.
Zacha, Pasternak tapped it on into the bumper spot, past Lindholm. McAvoy fished it out, Geekie in deep, pressured by Ekblad. Geekie tried to work it out for Zacha, no penalty called. Pasternak out high, a shot, score! Tied at 2.
Pasternak and his movement on the play. He started on the right point. He went across there. You see him on the left point. Now he's going all the way across. Top to front Pasternak when he's moving so much in the zone. Cunnin wearing down a little bit as the penalty kill moves on. Can't stay in front of David Pasternak, who slides this puck through.
The Bruins changed. The Panthers started with Lundell in the back end, absorbing contact from Pasternak. Marchand sauces one ahead, moving in. Luostarinen off the iron, he scores! Florida's got the lead in the 3rd.
Panthers escape the zone. Marchand's got his 2nd assist of the night, and for the 2nd time tonight, Lori just simply is not strong enough on his stick. Luostarinen goes right through him and makes a perfect shot. Reinhart, a natural center in Buffalo. When he was drafted, will take the draw against Middlestat. Because it's on this side, it's lefty versus righty.
Middlestat's good night continues at the dot. Moved off, Pasternak a shot, they score! Morgan Geekie ties it at 3.
Face-off win for Middlestat, and Pasternak with the help. He retrieves that loose puck, and he and McAvoy play that quick game of catch. McAvoy will find it to Pasternak. This shot is deflected off of Bobrovsky, and wow, that's a terrific pass for Casey Middlestat. When you get scratched out of a game, as Middlestat was in Utah.
And now Arvidsson from Middlestat, sauced in the direction of Pavel Zacha. Forsling up ahead, an outlet for Bennett. Bennett centers, Verhaeghe shoots off the post, and it ricochets in. Off the stick of Andrew Peak, and Florida's got the lead.
25 seconds left. Forsling the breakout pass. That's a great catch by Bennett, who came alive in this 3rd period. The shot from Verhaeghe is going to come in the slot here. We'll get a great look at it here. His shot's going to hit the far goal post and ricochet all the way out. It hits the foot of Peak. And Verhaeghe, who scored on his 1st shot of the year, gets this crazy one back off of Andrew Peak's foot. Like, the Bruins just, they have to be shaking their head. I don't think Reinhart got a touch on this.
McAvoy back to get it, and the waning seconds here in Boston tick off. Brad Marchand enters TD Garden as a visitor for the first time in his career, and his Panthers win it 4-3 against his former team in the Bruins. Ray?